Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. I want us to have a look at some remarks made by Oscar Sudi. For the remarks are going to form the basis of our analysis and discussion right now.
Mtu anaitwa Ogolla. Nashangaa vile tunaheshimu jeshi yetu. Wanakuanga na heshima kubwa sana Kenya na discipline. Hawapendangi indiscipline katika jeshi. Sijui mbona Ogolla baada ya kazi mpaka leo. Na tuko na watu wengi tutasema kila siku. Hata kuna wewe mwingine wa AP alikuwa anajifanya yeye ndiye anasimamia hapo maneno ya usalama hapo Bomas. Na ndiye alikuwa kateli mkubwa, mkora mkubwa, alikuwa anataka kuleta kumwaga damu hii Kenya. Tutawaambia every day. Na nyinyi jeshi mtuambie kwenye wanasimamia jeshi huyo Ogolla baada ya kazi kwa nini?
Yes. Oscar Sudi is sending a warning to Lieutenant Francis Ogolla. A day before that, Oscar Sudi had also sent a warning to Uhuru Kenyatta over Raila's planned countrywide rallies. What are the games going on behind the scenes here? If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. If you look at KDF Act, it stipulates, the KDF Act stipulates that the CDF, a general, his deputy, a lieutenant general, and all service commanders, major general or lieutenant general, retire upon serving 1 4-year term in office or attaining the mandatory retirement age. A general retires at the age of 62, a lieutenant general 61, a major general 60, and a brigadier at 58. What am I trying to say? The current Chief of Defense Forces, Kibochi, is 64 years old. So you are seeing clearly, this is a general who has attained retirement age. So Kibochi can retire anytime because he has even surpassed the retirement age. Upon Kibochi retiring, the most likely replacement to Kibochi is Lieutenant General Francis Ogolla. And that is so because, going by Tonje rules, it stipulates that the seat rotates between the three arms of the armed forces. It rotates between the Kenya Navy, Kenya Army, and Kenya Air Force. Kibochi is from Kenya Army. Mwatate was from Kenya Navy. So the next CDF will most definitely come from Kenya Air Force. And Ogolla is in line to assume that seat. So this is a clear attempt to block Ogolla from assuming that post of CDF. And this goes on to perpetuate the two community domination against other Kenyan communities, because it's very clear that William Ruto's government might not be very keen on some, or rather in some communities, holding that seat. That's the game going on behind the scenes. Let's dig deep. Yes. If you look at William Ruto's government is coming out as being very insecure. And that's very unfortunate, for an insecure government in most occasions turns out dictatorial. And already Raila Odinga is currently going on with some countrywide political tours. And from the response from William Ruto's government, it's very clear that the tours are sending chills in William Ruto's government. And William Ruto is clearly scared of the Raila Odinga political tours. So I'm seeing a very high possibility where, as time goes by, Ruto's government is surely going to turn dictatorial. And it might be possible that or rather for the time William Ruto has been in power, Ruto has just been actually taking time to know how things are done. After settling properly, I'm seeing a William Ruto who might just be himself. The William Ruto Kenyans have all along known or even suspected a William Ruto deemed a dictator. I'm seeing that as time goes by, as Ruto's team settles in government, this is a government that most likely might turn out to be a dictatorial kind of a government. And I'm saying that based on the remarks Rigathi Gachagua made, that he's going to deal with Raila Odinga. And he made those remarks simply because Raila Odinga announced that he's going to hold some public rallies. So I'm seeing a government that as time goes by, it will most definitely turn dictatorial. And also one thing that might make William Ruto turn dictatorial is that it's now becoming clearer to them that a good majority of Kenyans are losing faith and trust in the government. William Ruto might be very desperate to try and fulfill some of the promises he made, but maybe circumstances are not allowing him to fulfill those promises. One such circumstance is that William Ruto and his team are very clueless about governance. They were not ready, they were not prepared to rule. So technically that makes it very hard for them to fulfill on some of the promises they made to Kenyans. And that can cause some serious panic and anger in government, in that the government is seeing is not able to deliver on the things they promised Kenyans. That can cause, or rather make the government to turn dictatorial. And if the trend continues the way we are seeing the government going, then it's clear they will not be able to fulfill their promises. That will make the government turn dictatorial. And also, if you look at William Ruto, something tells me very strongly, and this is something I keep on repeating in my videos. William Ruto's government might be insecure because, after all, they know they never won August presidential election. So any kind of an agitation, political agitation by Kenyans or the opposition angers William Ruto because he knows that that kind of a leader agitating, urging for political agitation can turn the tides against him even more. So that is also something that I'm seeing is might push Ruto's government to be a dictator government. In that they know they never won the August elections, so they might not condone any further political agitation that can turn the tides against them more. That's also something I'm seeing going on here. And from those remarks by Oscar Sudi, I'm once again seeing a Sudi just speaking on behalf of the president. Because Sudi is a very close William Ruto ally, and Sudi's remarks in the recent days have come to pass. Immediately William Ruto formed the government, or rather was declared the president, we saw Sudi threatening some county commissioner, or rather was in Gishu County Commissioner. The county commissioner has been removed. So it's clear Sudi's remarks always may be having the blessings of the inner sanctum of William Ruto's government. So these remarks by Sudi, I'm seeing those remarks as clearly coming from William Ruto himself. And that goes on to confirm and to prove William Ruto's government is very insecure. It's a government actually running scared, and the reason is simple. Raila's planned political rallies and tours. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. But just as I did indicate when we were starting, if you are watching us, but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like.